I boys back at it again with another episode of Claymore God. Uh, I mean it's not actually an episode of Claymore God. I'm doing a review of the new event because I'm not sure how far we can get into it, but I'm gonna start it now. Hidden Strife. It's the new costume event. As you can, I mean I'll show you later, but I have the costume, so you know that's cool. Oh, don't mind me. I thought it was whine. Okay. But yeah, you know, the event is out, and as a Diluc lover, you know, definitely top 10 characters, close to number one. I love the guy, so I want to see the event. I want to make sure it's good, and assuming I can do the entire event, I'm gonna show this video to you lot, and then let you lot judge as well. I just get those two instinctively. I don't think any of the Claymore characters actually even use that. Oh, actually, also important thing that's like not relevant to like anything whatsoever. But I got Beidou on this account, so that's a thing. I was doing just like a YOLO story pull because like, I forgot what I got from like AR or something. I'm like, hey, it's a premium banner. I'm not gonna get anything. I got Beidou, so yeah. Besides that, just normal life. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna be doing the event, like just as much of the event as we can do today. Obviously, if there's a time where it says, wait 24 hours till tomorrow, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Good day to you both. It's been quite a long time. You're looking well as ever. Hi, Adeline. What do we order on today? Important business to discuss with Master Dealer, I presume. Grapefruit juice, actually. What? Yeah, we actually so I discount grape juice the sandwich that come in so it's a bottle. What the fuck? And increase for food you guys make more often. You think that if you drink because they won't get drunk, so cause you share everything, and those who don't drink can get a chance to try something new. That's the next thing about money. I think it's better seeing people drink in moderation with chase bigger profits at any cost. Okay. Oh yes, you just saw yourself also soon. Catches wind of any unsavory guest showing up monster, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person. It's the same story today. He should be somewhere near the Falcon Coast. Not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside and stay away? Healy and Moko will be glad to take care of you. It was a source, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Now can you will be sort of no. Yeah, I guess you should be around. Soon as the I completely forgot my volume was off, by the way. Volume was off because I have to grind the story on like 3 separate accounts. So I'm like, hey, if I just have the volume off and just watch YouTube video and focus on that, and then it doesn't feel like I'm just passing time. So yeah, now we have to go to Falcon Coast and Northern. But yeah, just more inside Diluc's character, more world building about him, wine. Probably gonna be linked back into his backstory somehow, which is why it's part of the event. Because you know, normally that would make sense to be a thing. What the fuck is going on here?
Is that a camp over there?
What the fuck
Diluc
is
is
that?
camping out in the wild? Huh.
Huh.
This tent doesn't look like it belongs to... Oh! There's a piece of paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them.
Normal talking? Okay. Dear Dark Knight Hero, we are seeing a repeat of a phenomenon we encountered many years ago. Although you fully resolved the issue last time, the ley lines seem to have been stimulated in some way in releasing the monsters that occur once more. I'm sure you'll want to deal with these monsters pose the biggest threat immediately, so I'm notifying essential individuals per the operating procedures. Interesting.
Judging by the tone, it seems like this was... He saw something bad happen. Huh. Isn't that pretty irresponsible? Now that Paimon thinks about it, other than that, everything seems... If not, let's head over...
Obviously, no one cares about the lore, so we're gonna go over and see what this is about. Looks at Paimon, confused. Looks around. Monsters pop into existence. Okay, kind of standard.
Wait a
And
second.
Diluc pops into
Is that
existence.
Diluc? Huh. He looks kind of different than usual.
Yeah, no shit.
Ah, look at him go! So focused and full of energy. So this is Captain Pyro when he's in top. Hey, you're right. Now that, but what happened back? Guess we can just ask him about it when we see him.
Yeah.
What should we do now? Okay, look.
How young Diluc used to fight. Exactly the same as older Diluc. Oh, and we're stuck easily. Okay. And the good thing is this is forced encounters, so you kind of stuck like this. This is fine a 5-star game same one. But yeah. It doesn't shred his shield like the first of all, at least you have to like use it again. But it shows off his skin, I guess.
The fight is over. Diluc wiped the floor with them. Guess something, so is there any actual danger here? So Diluc's already, will more monsters come out? If it's like the other ley line deposits we've seen, then it should have disappeared now that all the... No! What if someone passing... Because it... Anyway, we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? Not really. Come on, let's...
If you're scared of lightning...
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, so it's a combat challenges kind of thing. Okay. And then completing on a different difficulty defeats things. So dire straits, which I assume is the hardest, gives like nothing. Desperate difficulty. Wait, is that the highest or lowest? Perilous and dire straits. Oh, perilous. So you want to do desperate. Wait, how do you do dire straits? Oh, that's how. Okay. The problem is, why would you do dire straight? Isn't it just harder? I guess it gives additional content. A lot of people have been complaining that we need higher difficulty modes, we need combat difficulty. So I guess it kind of makes sense that it add dire straight above perilous. Besides, you can get the 60 primogens for doing perilous, and then doing quandary is like most people are probably gonna do that. Desperate is like the design structure is so illogical for these awards. What the fuck? Honestly, I would prefer if they made the primogems or like the reward for desperate, and they go the other way up, and then dire straight could just be like a bigger reward. You know, like the official event, how for getting the 16 hunches you get all the primogems, where you get like 8 books like during the higher difficulty, which is getting all 20. Why didn't they do that? Why did they do this where you complete perilous, you get 16, you're basically done, and then you don't need to do desperate at all? This is Mohoyo, man. What the fuck? What is with your event design? This is so whack. To be fair, the worst thing is I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat dire straits on my account, but I'm gonna try anyway. I mean, you lower level, but let's do it. I'm gonna do on desperate, obviously. Use elemental burst 6 times, defeat 1 powerful enemy and do it within 180 seconds. Okay.
I must leave no stone unturned as a dutiful...
Spirit blade! Bam! It's showtime! Cha! Swift and merciful.
Steady as stone.
Let's roll! Keep back! From whence you came!
so confused. But why is there a rule, man? I think I'm gonna lose.
Oh, coming through.
You know, I can see why they added the 60 primogems at the lowest one, because it means all players can get it. But also means like a minimal like care about the event is needed, and the only people who are gonna play the higher difficulties are literally just the ones who want a challenge. Which I guess isn't bad, but like super weird game design, you know what I mean? Like, do they want people to be super strong and, you know, be able to do difficult content, or do they not want people to be super strong and be able to do difficult content and just be able to play the game while being trash and getting the primogems? It's so weird, man. I could understand Mihoyo like wanting people to be fine with being weaker.
Never underestimate an Oni. From whence you came, one with my blade. Oni coming through. Let's roll.
Man. This game, man.
Can't catch me.
I'm so confused.
Submit for judgment.
Wait, do I not? Oh wait, no, I did just fail the mission. Okay, because I didn't complete the challenge. I didn't defeat the enemy. Man, it's just hard. Man, I want lower world levels all the shit, man. What the fuck? Okay, so one, what AR am I? Okay, so I haven't farmed on any artifacts. That's my defense. Anyway, I'm gonna bust down to the character after you 6 months. After my character, I'm gonna bust some one promise. On promise difficulty, which is more once you can obtain this one after which might 26 after the chance starts. So I like that there's a hard event. Not for me personally, because I'm bad at the game, right? As you just saw, I sucked and I got my ass beat. But for people who are like hardcore into the game, like the big YouTubers that you see that do guides or that just talk about the game and like, ooh, I'm like AR-55 and I've grinded this game out. All of my characters are perfect and there's no more content in this game. I beat everything less of times. They're gonna come into this event. They're gonna go select difficulty, do desperate, mince everything down in like 20 seconds. Go on to, actually no, they need to spam at 6 bursts, probably not 20 seconds, might actually take long, just go cooldowns. Yeah, and then they defeat a powerful enemy, end of mission, and then they go straight to dash rates, do it again, end of mission. And like, I guess it's good for them. But like, one, this time gating is just insane. Like, the next 6 days. So like one after another after another after another. That's a lot of time gating. And you get 60 primogems a day. Assuming they keep this reward strict, which I assume they will. Like, I like it because you get the EXP books and the primogems easily. But the problem is, you get the EXP and the primogems easily. Mihoyo, if you're gonna make difficult content, that's great. But you need to make difficult content rewarding. Like 100% after this video ends, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the event on quantity difficulty. Why? Because I don't need 4 of these books. Like, yo, this Mora and these books, it's not worth it for me to like do it. Because one, I'm weak as shit, and two, like, these books are not worth. Like, if I need to get EXP, I will just grind for it and I'll get a lot more than 4 of these books. Plus you need these because these give so much ones. Like, they give 20,000. This is like that. So this is essentially like, oh, you get 1 of these. That's not helpful, Mihoyo. And like, dire straits, you don't need like 4 of these isn't gonna do that much. I already used like 50, 60 times, and people have like hundreds of these. And like even if you don't have hundreds of these, even 4 of these as the hardest reward in the game, I think you're like overhyping how much people need this, and like making it the lowest reward. Like this entire thing could be flipped. If I wouldn't like it because I wouldn't be able to get the premium, still man. Mahoyo, fix your game, man. Like this event like is ass. Like we got the lore dump, and hopefully like each day we get more lore and stuff, because that's kind of cool, and like hearing more about Dilla, because that's what we like. And most like each of the other ones are gonna be at different places, but like this is not the way to do it, man. This is shit. It's such bad event design. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the event because it's too hard and my units. The problem is, I get you don't get anything for doing a high difficulty. Nobody cares about 20,000 more. I think you get like a lot more when you do mission. Actually, let me just check something real quick. How much do I get for a ley line? Okay, so I get double that amount for doing one ley line, and yes, it's 20 resin, but you know, you're also saying that that's equivalent to doing this event on like this the hardest difficulty besides Dire Straits. And like, dude, I can't show you if Dire Straits has like additional rewards or something, but it looks like it does. And I just want to say, no matter how much I love this game, this is a really shit event design. Like, yo, like, you know in other games where they have like different levels of event, like Grand Summoners, right? They have different levels of events. So like you can do it on the mid tier difficulty, you can do it on the decent difficulty, you can do it on like the high difficulty. But then they have like a hyper hard difficulty, which is like the equivalent of Dire Straits. That's limited to 5 times per day, but you get insane drops, right? But that's because doing it on higher difficulty rewards you more. Even though that's more about grinding, this more about static rewards. But even then the static rewards are better because you get like more shit. But then why is Mihoyo with this backwards? But I want to start playing Honkai Impact just to fucking understand if they do this kind of shit in the other game. Because this reward structure is so backwards and bullshit. Mihoyo, man, you fucked up. This is shit. Anyway, that is the end of my thoughts on this event. I'll play the event off video, but as you can see, I'm kind of weak. And yeah, the main issue is the reward structure is ass. That's all I can say. Yeah, love you all though. Have a good day. And yeah, keep grinding genshin. I wish you all luck in your summons. I haven't been lucky lately, but hopefully I am. See you.